26 lessons I've learned in 26 years. Lesson number 1, don't let fear be your chauffeur. It took me 26 years to realize that fear had a voice, and the reason why I kept going in so many cycles and kept missing out on so many opportunities, because fear was speaking to me a lot louder than faith was. And because we've become so accustomed with fear, we've actually become best friends with fear. We don't even recognize when fear is speaking to us. But fear is actually discouragement, and it's cowardice. Fear will actually cause you to be a coward, because fear always gives you this glimpse of what if. What if it never works? What if, I have to put in more time? What if I have to put in more money? What if I start showing up, but they don't start interacting the way that I want them to? What if I do succeed, then I have to show up more? What if? It gives you scenarios that may never even happen. But because you become best friends with fear, you believe fear, and you cower down, and you don't do the things that you envision yourself doing. A lot of us have visions, dreams, goals, things that we would like to do, but because we listen to the voice of fear, we never act on them. And because most of those dreams and visions actually come from God, He'll keep reminding you of those things that He wants for you to do. But again, because you're best friends with fear, you actually listen and bow down to fear quicker than you will to the voice of the Holy Spirit. When in fact, the voice of the Holy Spirit is also speaking to you. And sometimes it's speaking to you a lot louder than fear is. It's that little voice in your head, that little reminder, that little thought that comes back 5, 6, 7 times throughout the day. And it says, get up. Try again. It doesn't matter if you fail. It doesn't matter if you don't succeed the first time. You don't have to have it all together. Just start. Don't think about the future. Don't think about what you need. Don't think about how you're going to get it. Faith is quite literally your dependence on God. It is quite literally trusting God. That's why Hebrews 11 verse 1 says that faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. Because faith is first believed before it's seen. Faith without works is dead. Why? Because when you believe it, you act it out, and then it becomes a manifestation of the thing that you've envisioned. And guess what? Fear actually works the same way. When fear speaks to you, you envision it, and when you envision it, you start doing the act of that thing, and that becomes your reality. So don't let fear be your chauffeur. And here's the thing, when you're a Christian, you're not actually taking chances. You're actually just trusting God, because the Bible actually says that a righteous man falls 7 times, but he gets right back up. He falls. He doesn't fail. There's a difference between falling and failing. 2 Timothy 1 verse 7 says that God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind.